on that beautiful mind. I'm on your magical.
What's up, y'all? Y'all all right? Good.
So
If not, let's get better. That song was, speaks, volumes. It says, "Give you all of me." Yesterday I had a very, 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 very disturbing moment in my day. And like I said, if I offended anybody, I apologize. But I do not apologize about my words or what I said, because sometimes, you will let things, go. But when I said, I meant what I said. I meant what I said. I don't apologize for that, but I do apologize if I offended anybody who may view my videos and the positivity out of it. But sometimes you gotta understand we're human. I'm a human first. I'm a man first, and sometimes the emotions get the best of you, especially when you love and you have unconditional love, and you feel like certain things are disrespected. One thing I give from my heart, I give you the shirt off my back if I can do it. But sometimes, people need to be put in their place and understand, hold on, wait a minute, you can't keep doing the same thing over and over, hurting people and thinking it's going to be okay. When I go off, it's a reason why I go off. It's a reason. It takes a lot for me to go off. It does. I mean, it's like poking the bear. It takes a lot for me to go off. When I do go off, it's a reason. You know what I'm saying? About in the relationship, if I say I don't, but in that relationship, and that's it. And this is my blood. This is my blood. But some people don't understand the backstory of the ups and downs and changes and turnarounds. But sometimes when people want to embarrass you, or try to embarrass you with false information, or just having something to talk about, they don't understand that they have other things in their closet that may that may be just as this is bad, but it's true. So sometimes you got to cut people off, moving into a new direction and move new. Like I said, some people you can't take with you. Some people you can't take with you. And again, I'm worried about had to be selfish to be selfless. So today is a selfless day. God gave me a blessing, and I'm going to use the things that He gave me to empower some people that they got some gifts, some talents, and skills. They just need some direction, some good structure to it, to see their fullest potential. I'm excited about that. That's what makes me motivated. That people believe in me. That people, or say, you know what, I'm going to stand behind you, beside you. I have people who say, you know what, the things that you're putting out here, I can ride with that. So again, those things mean more to me than, pettiness, than drama. The thing I wrote on Facebook about the calling, I was scared because I didn't want people to think I was better than them, or I'm just a man. I'm a human with a gift and a talent and skill that I try to bring out the best in everybody. So now that I'm done being fearful and caring about what people think, now God is putting in my place the people that need to be in my place to make sure I am fed and nurtured mentally, knowledge. Also making sure that I do my part to stay physically fit to do the work that He got me doing, and make sure I stay spiritually grounded so I don't get in that ego mode or feel like I've got to be up here when I'm supposed to lead on a level where it's complete comfort and peace and order. My brothers is a Libra. We have our moments, but one thing he does for me is bring that balance. He's that balance. That balance. My brother is a very, very strong-minded person, and sometimes, when I go to my brother and ask him for advice, I take that advice and I have to make sure that I listen to my big brother, but also, that I know how to make the best decision for me. I go to my brother because guess what, brother? You more experienced in this, bro. Even though you may not be a part, you're a part because you will always be my big brother. But right now I need that balance to make sure that this, that this foundation is built strong. That's on solid ground. To have my sister Michelle, to have those things in place. Now it has opened up doors for me to do the things that's in my mission statement, to build strong networks. To build strong networks. Create content. Maybe you like some of y'all might like the way I dance, or some of y'all might like my motivational speaking, some of y'all might like my morning refreshers, some of y'all might just like for me to Bible study, whatever. It's something for everybody. If you don't like it, go ahead and go past it. But if you enjoy it, make sure make sure it's coming from the heart. And when people don't know you, or at least don't understand your evolution or your change, when you grow and develop yourself, you gotta understand, wait a minute, I ain't gonna be the same person you knew me as at 12 years old. And if you do know me, when I was 12 years old, those skills should have been enhanced. I'm not doing the same thing I was doing when I was 26. Now I know how to go out and have a good time, not be all slumped over and drunk and drooling, and be able to now have my car in one piece and come home to peace, and be able to now go on and do the work and not be distracted by nothing in the world because I'm not of the world. So I get upset, and when people talk about me. I love it when you talk about me. If you ain't talking about me, something I ain't doing something right. But when I'm hearing it from my family, when you hear from people that you love and that you've been there for, that's what pain. That's what, because I couldn't even wait to get out the door. I didn't let it phase me at first until I got in the car and just thought about, wait a minute, you've been dogging me my whole life for real. I let things slide because you're big sis. But big sis, you had to get a little spanking and taste your own medicine because you're always trying to discipline, but you have no discipline. And I'm not talking about you ain't gonna rehash it. I'm not gonna rehash it. All I'm saying is the structure and the things I have going on now. I can't let nothing negative in front of me. Can't let nothing distract me from my. I got a call the other day. I've been so upset about a little bit upset about having to transfer fields. Got a call the other day, out of the blue, and say, Mr. Brown, we have a position I think would be great for you. And I say, okay, well, what is it paying and when is it? And said, well, it's a little part-time, but it's in the field I feel your love. And when she said what it was, I said, I don't care how much you pay up, because that's what I love to do. Now that's, again, the job I have now is helping with my health, wellness, and fitness, getting me prepared. The job I have now is getting me ready for now, customer service and relations, and put me in a position to now transition and help put people, the aces in the places to help complete the mission. You know what I'm saying? It feels good to be able to say, to bring together people of all cultures and backgrounds, to educate, appreciate, and empower them through interactive cohesion, to build strong networks, to create positive content, to build human resources, to build a healthy and overall positive living environment. It feels good to say, today I'm going to meet with some brothers to say, hey, whatever you're talking about, if it ain't New Legacy, baby, I'm prepared, because this is a blessing that's about to happen. And like I said, however it goes, I'm letting the spirit move, because And you can all watch it live on Facebook today. It's most parts of it. What I wrote on that page, I'm accepting my mission, my assignment, and guess what? I can't let nobody stop me. So that's why I say, if you wanna, if you wanna talk to me, let's go deeper. I met some girls tonight. Hey ladies, how y'all doing? I don't even, I ain't trying to run no game. What's your name? Okay, you are very pretty. I just wanted to make sure you understood that, because I see what players over there doing. I'm just wanting to make sure you was appreciated. I don't want nothing from you. I ain't trying to buy you no drink. I ain't trying to push up on you. But, you were pretty. You're very, you're handsome as well. I like chocolate, baby. Chocolate melting in your head. But just having fun and being able to network, planting a seed that was, that may, help out later. Because I want them to remember jazz. I want you to, when you see me on Facebook and you see me out, I want you to see the same person. Or you may, hold on. I can't put on no mask no more. When you see me out, this is who I am. Take me. I like to dress. I like to look good. I ain't trying to outstyle nobody. I come out to do the same thing you do. If it's drama, if you if you with me and we cool, I got your back like 10 toes down. My thing is to let's de-escalate as much as we can, because I ain't got time for Johnny Law. I got my L's in my eyes. I ain't got no issues. I'm a free man. So guess what? I'm gonna make sure that we keep the situation down, because I don't want to see nobody else being dragged off with one and two. I built a relationship with management, so I want to keep that relationship intact. So let me make sure I got his back too. You want to have a drama-free time? And guess what? Everything was beautiful. Got to talk with some gentlemen to now get motivated and focused. And now I'm sitting here like, what I'm asking God. You got me meeting with these guys at 10 o'clock. Now I got a whole sitting up. God and sit here and he said, "This is what I want you to do, son." Because it ain't about you. It ain't about me. Yeah, it ain't about me. It's about these brothers and what their talent, skills, and how can we do something so ordinary and make it extraordinary. Today, you're going to see Jazz Man shine. You're going to see some other brothers shine. You're going to let you're going to see God shining through. And guess what? We all from different walks of life. You about to see just how good everything. I ain't gonna give you all the milk and potato, but just stay tuned. If you want to, sister, I know you probably done blocked me already, but if you want to talk about something, talk about all the videos and things that you may have overlooked, they ain't watched, they ain't seen, nothing. Now, if you're watching today, I want y'all to see just how good God has been. From the power of one, when I first started promoting back in December, when I started to now talk about the plan, now you get to see those seeds that were planted. You get to see the new spring as God waters the nutrient. Gave us some nurturing and some nutrients and things this morning. It's raining. You're gonna start seeing them blossom. Get ready, get ready, get ready. It's a new day, new life, new legacy. Y'all be safe, be cool.